Nation, what's up? Good evening. We are live for another Friday Night Live, and today's a special day because it's Friday the 13th, right? So if you guys are not young, you're not in a group, and you're not in a cabin in the woods, I think you're gonna be fine. Stay inside your houses, lock the windows, and don't talk to anybody, especially if they have a hockey mask. Try to stay away from the doors, okay? Lock everything. Keep the police number by your side, and we're gonna survive this Friday the 13th. May God allow. Hope you guys are okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be here on Monday night. I got carried away with a lot of things that I had to do. Lots of projects ongoing here. It's the end of the semester, so sometimes I really need to sacrifice a few things. And unfortunately, I couldn't stop and get together with you guys for us to talk. But I'm here, which is more important. And I hope you guys can have a great time here talking about Brazil and forgetting. Good evening. Oh, Tisha is already here. Hello, how are you, Tisha? Hello, BU Nation. What's up, guys? So, Charles Jones is also here. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, I extend my question as well. Are you feeling better? How are things? So I'm sorry I couldn't be here on Monday, sorry. But I'm here to make it up to you guys. Let's have a great hour or two discussing Brazil, forgetting the problems that are taking place in this crazy world, you know? Another war on the way, unfortunately. Whatever the reasons are, it's just a shame that we kill one another the way that we do, no? It's just terrible. And apparently this one is going to be of big proportions. I hope I'm wrong, but the way I see things going on, you can expect very, very hard moments. So it's the end of a great week. Thank God everything was okay. I hope you guys have had a great week. Just as I say, we have some messages that we usually pass, especially if we have new people watching us for the first time, which is we have live streams every Mondays and Fridays at 6:30 Brasilia time. We try to post videos on this channel on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. Brasilia time. So the idea is you have a video at 4 p.m., and then 6:30 on Mondays and Fridays, you guys are here with us for us to talk about Brazil. I also have two more channels, and the link can be found here in the description of this video. So the second channel is about Brazilian Portuguese. If you guys want to learn the Brazilian Portuguese, or at least insert more culture into your life, culture from Brazil, I recommend you subscribe to this channel. It's called Portuguese with Mark Saint. And the third channel is a channel that is still to be worked at, which is called Brazilian Markets with Mark Saint. The idea is to show you all possibilities for the investors, for the people wanting to invest in Brazil. I want to show you everything that happens here financially wise, right? And possibilities of buying properties and all that stuff. I haven't migrated most videos on this segment to that new channel yet because, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure things out, how things are going to be from now on, okay? Yeah, but it's going to happen eventually, okay? So I recommend you go subscribe to these other two channels, okay? That's good, Charles, but what's going on exactly? I remember you said that you had a problem with your muscle. The nurse pierced you wrongly, right? Is this the problem? Also reminding you guys that tomorrow we're gonna have for those who are fans of soccer, we're gonna have the Club World Cup starting tomorrow in the United States, right? So, of course, we have 4 Brazilian teams participating. Palmeiras from São Paulo, and three more teams from Rio. So we have Flamengo, Fluminense, and Botafogo. And then you might ask why these clubs have been selected. It's just because of the last regional, championships we have won, or they have won more specifically. So Palmeiras have won Libertadores, and so did Botafogo, and also Flamengo and Fluminense. So that's why they are representing. Unfortunately, my team is not there. My team is from São Paulo Futebol Clube. It's not gonna be there. It would be amazing to see my team playing in this format of championship. But of course, I'm gonna be watching all the games. I'm gonna root for all the Brazilian teams, no doubt about it. Flamengo, Botafogo, Fluminense, Palmeiras. Of course, Palmeiras is my favorite because it's from São Paulo. Of course, I have to support the regional team. And I think Palmeiras has good chances of advancing to very good levels. Yeah, happy belated Valentine's for you guys. How did you spend Valentine's? Valentine's in Brazil is June 12th, if you guys don't know. So how did you spend? Leave your message here. I want to see what you say about it. And also, how are you going to spend Friday the 13th? Do you have any specific ritual for this day? Do you like watching horror films? What is your horror film of all time? I'd like to ask so that we can start a debate here. And what is the craziest story you have ever heard, or any paranormal situation you guys have faced that has been unforgettable? Anyone to share with us? Just hit the keyboards and write for us to discuss here, okay? I hope you guys have been watching the videos that I've been posting. Last Wednesday, I posted a video about the Brazil has been qualified for the World Cup. Yes, victory for us. We beat Portugal. Paraguay, my God, where's my head? We beat Paraguay, and we have been qualified for the World Cup. Finally, okay? So it's been now so far Argentina, Ecuador, and Brazil in this sequence. And this is really good because Ancelotti has shown how great a coach and a manager he is. Fantastic the way Brazil played. I was very happy to finally see Brazil play some soccer. Unfortunately, the score didn't represent how well Brazil played. It was just 1-0, but we missed so many chances. But okay, I was happy, so was Ancelotti, so really good. Very happy. So I posted this video, and this video has been very, very, very well in terms of views and comments. Comments not much, but people are enjoying the video very much. So I can see that sometimes the videos that I produce the least, because I just put the camera, I talked, I spoke my mind, and I put some images, and okay, I'm gonna upload, because I don't want the channel to be a desert, not having any movement. And suddenly the numbers are going up. So that's bizarre. I think people on YouTube, they prioritize more the content, not the editing. I think for me it's already clear this. Just a moment. I have to surf the moment. Oh, we're talking about Ancelotti. Let's talk about Ancelotti. A good thumbnail, and then people will respond. That's fantastic, you know? So if you guys are there watching with me, step up and send a message. Say hello. Good evening. It's very important that you participate, okay? So it's been a very busy week here in Brazil. Bolsonaro has been judged for the attempted coup d'etat in Brazil. He's being judged by the Supreme Court of the country with the justices there, especially the famous or the infamous for a lot of people, Alexandre de Moraes. People call him Lex Luthor. I don't know why, right? And a lot of things have been happening. People are saying, specialists are saying that Bolsonaro has a big probability to go to jail, along with so many other people that were found guilty for invading the public palaces here in Brazil on January 8th, 2023, copying the United States because it happened on January 6th, I think a year before or two, I don't remember. So some of these protesters were taken to jail um, for an attempted coup d'etat. As I said, destroyed the public palaces and the even the court where the Supreme Court was located was invaded and destroyed. So it's been a very rough week, and I'm talking about that because it hit the news the way that Bolsonaro gave his testimonial there and shared his version, his side of the story. Um, and people talked about that a lot. So this movemented the news here in the country very much. But I want to see what else is going on for me to share with you as I usually do. I think everywhere you look, right, guys, you see strange days, right? Like conflicts, clashes, political clashes everywhere. The world is a big divide nowadays. It's incredible. I mean, we have always had our different opinions, but most recently, I think, have been very divided in terms of politics and the way things should go, should held in our country. Everywhere, right? Not only the U.S., Brazil is the same problem. With the attacks of Israel, it says here in the news that there are some Brazilian politicians visiting Israel and they are in shelters right now because Iran has responded to the attacks of last night and they are in bunkers now protecting themselves. Even some Brazilian mayors are there as well. I don't know what they went to do there, but they're now looking for shelter because of the bombs, right? Yeah, we have another story of another tourist that disappeared in Rio. Just looking at that right now. First, we had that journalist that people mentioned she had been kidnapped and stuff. And now there's this guy. I don't know where he's from. Let me check. He's from Russia, but he also has British citizenship. He was seen leaving a house in Gavia on Monday the 9th and then disappeared. I wonder what happened. Let's just hope that he also had the same decision of that reporter and just wanted to be left alone, right? Hope it's nothing serious. We're talking about petroleum going up again because of this possible war. But what else is happening in Brazil? Let's see. Yeah, for the good and for the bad, Tisha. Even the movies you see that the guys ran away to Rio. They also have this story that Brazil is a great way for criminals to disappear. So I don't know if it's still the thing, but yeah, I just hope that this guy has had enough of the way he was living. Said, okay, let me go somewhere and be left alone. I just hope nothing serious has happened to him. You know. Guys, oh, I want to say that if you are in São Paulo, you're probably facing a very cold day, or very cold days. It started 2 days ago, and my hands are freezing here, believe me. As I say, Brazilians are not prepared for this kind of weather. I think it was 12 degrees at 2 o'clock this afternoon, which for us is really cold, 12 degrees Celsius. So, in the morning it was 6 degrees Celsius. I didn't even send my daughter to school. It's too cold for us. Yeah, so you guys, the Americans, understand what I'm saying. 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 in the afternoon, and I think about 6 o'clock in the morning, it was about 6 degrees, 6 or 8 degrees, maybe 8 degrees Celsius. 46 degrees Fahrenheit, but the sensation was 3, according to the reporters, because of the wind, right? Brazil has a lot of wind, so imagine the weather is cold and it's windy. Kills us, you know? Thank God the news says that for the weekend, for Sunday actually, Sunday afternoon, things start to get better, and the days get a little warmer. So if you are traveling in Brazil, don't lose hope. It's just our winter picking up, but it loses strength before it gets stronger. This is good about Brazil, you know. Guys, I have a message from my friend Brad Zuka. I'm gonna play it. I just hope the sound works, because I was trying to make it work. It didn't, so you guys let me know later, okay? So let's go to his message. I can't leave the guy waiting because he gets angry. Let's go. This video is going really well, right? I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to ask you to subscribe to the channel in case you haven't, and put our channel on your list of favorites among so many bad channels that you follow. Guys, subscribing is very important for you to help us in the mission of becoming the best channel about Brazil in English on the whole YouTube. I'm pretty sure we are already, but I just want a confirmation. Also, we have 3 categories. You can be a tourist, you can be a resident, or you can be a citizen and become a BU national, as we like to say, part of the BU Nation, a member of this so beloved channel. Guys, it's on your hands to help us, and we count on you. Let's get back to the video. Thank you. Yeah, it worked. I was happy because I was in doubt if the sound was gonna work. Based on the attempts that I had before the live, it didn't. But thank you, Brad. Thanks for letting the people know. It's very important that you guys subscribe to the channel. Click on the like button to support the channel, so that we can have things going up in terms of quality and also production, right? And visit, of course, the categories. Maybe one might be interesting to you, so just go, and it goes a long way, any support that you give for this channel, all right? And I complain when it gets under 60. Yeah, São Paulo is definitely colder than this. Yeah, definitely. And even the people from Rio, they say when they go to São Paulo, it's too cold. And look, it's not even the south, because the south is, I have seen a few scenes crazy, you know, even some places with a little snow. You see, when you wake up in the morning, you see the whole field frozen. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Let's see what else is going on in Brazil. If you guys have a question, please drop it down there on the chat so that we can talk. I can answer whatever you want to ask me. Tell me your favorite horror movies. If you guys watch horror movies, do you like any? Did you see that, guys? There, this airplane from India Airways that fell down. Airlines, I don't know. One guy survived. Can you believe it? And now everybody's betting that the seat 11A is the thing for you to survive. It doesn't work like that, right? I know that people are very superstitious, but it doesn't work like that. I have heard things. Oh, take notes on this number. Come on, guys. Was one particular situation. This guy was not on his day, basically, right? God had a plan for him in this earth still, but incredible, no? One survivor out of 49 people, I guess. It's just crazy. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the cold, as I said, goes until Sunday. People are still talking a lot about the qualification of Brazil, even without Neymar, right? Even without Neymar, so Brazil qualified. But there's nothing much happening in Brazil. Just the same things. I think starting by the weekend, we're gonna have much more to talk about. Oh yeah, I heard this afternoon that the number of illiterates in Brazil is like 9 million people, and not only I'm saying this, everybody said that. The reporters, they also have the same opinion. In 2025, someone who doesn't know how to read, it's just horrible. These are the things that piss us off, that show us that we still have a lot to work. So having 9 million people that don't know how to write, that's a big number. Let me see if I am right, if it's really 9 million. Because I thought it was a lot of people. Yes, 9 million people. 9 million people don't know how to read for several reasons. Most of them are over 50 or 60. But that's crazy. People that came from the rural areas of Brazil that didn't go to school because they had to work in the farms. But that's just crazy. Brazil needs to work on these things. And the reporter put it really well. The reporter said, this is what creates the big gap between the rich and the poor. Because the people with more instructions are the people who can make better decisions, professionally speaking, career speaking, even investments speaking. And the people who don't know even how to read or to write a simple message are being left behind in the margins. That's just 9.1 million, guys, just to be more exact. It's just crazy. I'm gonna open a Globo here to see some other kinds of news. Yeah, just the war. The war is gonna take place. It's gonna take over all the news now, unfortunately. And also the World Cup. People, I don't know if you guys, depending on where you are, if you guys are having a lot of news about the Club World Cup, because here in Brazil, it's all they're talking about as well. We already love soccer. There's gonna be a book convention in Rio this weekend called Feira do Livro, the book fair. It's the biggest in the country. That's very interesting. We normally have that in São Paulo. I don't know if it's the same one, because every year we have this fair in São Paulo. I'd like to know if it's the same one they're having in Rio. What else is going on, guys? Oh, this is very interesting. Take a look. I had seen this. I had taken a glance at this message, this news, but I didn't read it through. I want to do that now. The Japanese princess was in a commercial flight in Brazil, like a normal person. Let me see, guys. That's incredible, you know? Just incredible. Why was she flying commercially? And I think she just wanted to be treated like anybody else. But she's royalty, you know? Check that out, guys. I'm gonna read for you. As soon as I find somewhere that lets me read for free, because nowadays everything's charged. Incredible. Translates into English. Passengers record Japanese princess on domestic flight in Brazil. Members of the imperial family visit Brazil to celebrate 130 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Japanese Princess Kako Akishino, niece of Emperor Naruhito of Japan, is on an official visit to Brazil as part of the celebrations for 130 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. This week, passengers on a domestic flight between São Paulo and Campo Grande, which is Mato Grosso do Sul, the center of Brazil, right? Center west, actually. Registered the presence of the princess on board. She traveled in the front rows of the aircraft and was recognized by some passengers. That's fantastic. According to reports published on social media, there was a coordinated security operation shortly after landing. Businesswoman Tachi Ota, who was on the same flight, said that agents moved quickly in the back of the plane to ensure the entourage disembarked. She reported that she tried to take a photo with the princess but was prevented from doing so. Even so, she described the brief greeting made by Akishino with a typical Japanese gesture. She's beautiful. She looks like a doll. I'm in the same line, she arrived. I'm in the same row, actually. It's written line here, but it's row. She arrived, was super friendly, and looked at me, nodded, doing the Japanese greeting, said Tachi Ota. On Tuesday the 10th, the princess participated in a ceremony at the headquarters of the Japanese-Brazilian Association of Campo Grande, where she watched the cultural presentations. Mato Grosso do Sul is the third Brazilian state with the largest number of Japanese descendants. That I didn't know. With around 30,000 people in the local community. During the local agenda, because I know some of the Japanese people migrated to Pará, which is the north, close to Amazonas, you know. During the official agenda, the princess also met with Governor Eduardo Reidel and visited the Visconde de Cairu School, which is traditional in preserving Japanese culture in the region. After her visit to Campo Grande, Kaku Akishino headed to Brasília. On Wednesday, she was received by President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. During the meeting, both reaffirmed their interest in strengthening ties between the two countries, with an emphasis on cooperation on environmental issues. In a joint statement, Brazil and Japan announced that they will work together to hold COP30 scheduled for 2025 in Belém, Pará, as I said. The princess thanked the Brazilians for their welcome and highlighted the importance of the visit as a symbol of the continued partnership between the two nations. Very nice, guys. Very nice to see her. Of course, it's marketing, but it's nice to see. The Japanese people are like that, actually. They try to be, oh, we are similar, you know. They have this sense of collectivity, which I think it's amazing. In Dayatuba, man, I think I just don't remember very much what there is for you to see there. I was trying to remember how I know this city. And I just remembered that a friend of mine lived there for a while. But I never got to visit his house. I'm not sure I visited the city now. Man, it's a very small town in the countryside. I don't know what you're looking for in the city, so for touristic attractions, or if you're trying to get off the beaten path and see things that normally tourists wouldn't see, so a deeper exploration of the country, everywhere is valid. But I don't know. I don't think I can suggest anything for you about the city, because for me it's a small town. Maybe you find beautiful places. Oh, it says here that it's a city member of the touristic pole of the circuit of fruits, because they produce a lot of grapes there, you know? So maybe you could visit to try the grapes. Not sure what else you can see. Charles, São Paulo, yes, a lot of people. Paraná, okay, Paraná, you have some Japanese people, but more, I think mostly São Paulo. Now I know Mato Grosso do Sul. I know that also Pará has a lot of Japanese people. Even Lyoto Machida, I think you know Lyoto from the UFC. He used to fight the UFC for Brazil. His father came to Brazil on a boat. He was a karate guy, and sounds like a movie, but it's true. You even could see some footage of him making his movements on top of on the boat, right? And so the colony of Japanese is big there as well. But São Paulo is number one, I believe. No, I'm sure. I was talking about Lyoto Machida without reading what you wrote there, and you mentioned, yes, that just what I said, and coincidence. Man, go. I think my opinion. You wanna go. Campinas is bigger, okay? My opinion. I know you guys, you and the guys. You like to explore Brazil as because you want to see like what the residents see, and that's fantastic. That's the spirit, in my opinion. Don't go for the beaten paths all the time. So just go. But I would recommend you to check, for example, what you see in Dayatuba. Oh, there's a video here on YouTube. It says here it's been elected as the best city in Brazil. Based on what? Don't know that. Oh, according to the images here, it's a very nice city in terms of cleanliness, organization, restaurants, but it's a small town, okay? There's a lake. I don't know, Charles. I don't know how much time you got to visit Brazil, but if I were you, I would go for the major cities first. Go to explore the big players first, I would say. I mentioned the other day Ouro Preto in Minas Gerais. Maybe it could be Minas Gerais could be an option for you, my friend. Go to Minas Gerais, and then you go to this place. After you have seen everything, the most capitals, then you go and explore other small places. But start with the big ones. Boa noite, Bass. Tudo bem? How are you, my friend? Thanks for being here. Thank you. Very cold night here in Brazil. I'm wearing this jacket only, but you know our houses are not prepared for the winter as most of you guys have prepared houses abroad here. Yeah, it says here that Indaiatuba was elected the best city in Brazil. I don't know. I haven't seen, but it's just a video saying that. I want to see this in a report because it's normally Santos, believe me. Santos in São Paulo, in the coast, is normally elected the best city for you to grow old because of their quality of life. But I don't know what the best city would be this year. Let's check, man. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button, please. You heard the man. Brad Zuka came here to leave the message. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and check the communities. Oh, I'm checking a website called Brazil61.com. 7 out of the 10 best cities to live in Brazil in 2025 are located in São Paulo. 7 out of the best cities to live in Brazil are located in São Paulo. The survey by the Amazon Institute shows great inequality in quality of life between municipalities. Legal Amazon has the worst rates in the country. Take a look, guys. It is very cold in Brazil right now, buddy. Minas Gerais on the man. Minas Gerais, if you squeeze it, you're gonna fall a lot of things. You're gonna have a lot of possibilities. Historical places, baladas. Baladas is discos, right? We call that in São Paulo, discos. You have everything in Minas Gerais, especially the cultural and the historical activity. So probably in just one trip, you're gonna spend a long time there. So yeah, let me read that for you all. Take a look. The Brazil Social Progress Index, IPS Brazil 2025 report, carried out by the Amazon Institute of Man and Environment, Amazon, listed the 20 cities with the best and worst quality of life in Brazil in 2025. The document shows that 7 of the 10 best cities to live in Brazil are located in the state of São Paulo. Thank you very much. The IPS measures the social and environmental performance of territories, and this was the second edition of the publication. The data collected covers all 5,570 Brazilian municipalities. The study shows that by 2025, there would be significant inequality in the distribution of social progress among Brazilian municipalities. That's a shame. That shows our underdevelopment, this inequality, you know? The scenario portrays a significant contrast between the North region, especially in the legal Amazon, where most of the critical municipalities are concentrated, and the southeast of Brazil, where the municipalities with the highest IPS scores are located. I will post a link. I was thinking about it, yes. Let me do that right now. There you go. This is the link that I'm reading right now. So take a look. The scenario portrays a significant contrast between the north region, especially in the legal Amazon, where most of the critical municipalities are concentrated, and the southeast of Brazil, where the municipalities with the highest IPS scores are located. IPS, remember, the Progress Index, right? The survey shows that the legal Amazon had the worst score in the environmental quality component. According to the study, the result is influenced by the deforestation and the concentration of associated greenhouse gas, or GHG, emissions in the region. In relation to the national scenario, the study reveals that the opportunities dimension presented the worst result, 46.07, with low results related to individual rights, access to higher education, and social inclusion. To calculate the IPS Brazil 2025, 57 indicators from official public sources were used. The scores range from 0 to 100 and are divided into three dimensions: opportunities, which include individual rights and access to higher education, among others; basic human needs, which include nutrition and basic medical care, water and sanitation, housing, among others; and finally, foundations of well-being, which range from access to information and communication to health and well-being. In fact, in the dimension of basic human needs, the country achieved the best overall average score of 74.79. And then it talks about the best Brazilian cities to live. For the second time in a row, Gavião Peixoto led the ranking with the best score in IPS. Never heard of this municipality. It is located in the interior or the countryside of São Paulo. Among the 10 cities with the best quality of life in the country, Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, and Minas Gerais also appeared with one municipality each. So look at the list. First of all, Gavião Peixoto, São Paulo. Then Gabriel Monteiro, São Paulo. Jundiaí, I have students living in Jundiaí, São Paulo. Águas de São Pedro, the website translated even the names of the municipalities, so I have to detranslate it for you guys. Waters of St. Peter, that's the translated, but the name is in Portuguese, it's Águas de São Pedro. Look what I do for you guys, huh? Cândido Rodrigues, São Paulo. Presidente Lucena, Rio Grande do Sul. Lucerne, Santa Catarina. Pompeia, I think it's Pompeia, São Paulo. Nova Lima, Minas Gerais. Itupeva, São Paulo. So yes, 7 municipalities are in the state of São Paulo. Yeah, but this is talking about progress, right? Progress, yes. Progress index. 10 worst cities to live in Brazil. Wow. Uiramutã, Roraima. Oh, if the other guy was here, he would be asking a lot of questions about Roraima. Why is that? he got obsessed with Roraima, right? Jacareacanga, Pará. Amajari, Roraima. Banachá, I don't know that. Pará, Alto Alegre, Roraima, yeah, all the states up there. Trairão, Pará, the worst cities are in Pará, man. Pacajá, Portel, São Félix do Xingu, e Anapu, all in Pará, are the worst places to live. That's terrible. But I want to see another list. Oh, there is one from the Exame magazine. Take a look. Exame magazine now. It's an important one here. Oh yeah, they're gonna copy the same list, I guess. Yes. Gavião Peixoto is the best place in Brazil. but if you look at the size of the municipality, it's really small. Okay, I have another ranking here. Check it out. Now, cities, really, no, not municipalities, small places. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna send you that as well. Translating first. Moving to a new city can be difficult, but if you are looking for new opportunities and quality of life, you can consider starting 2025 by living in one of these Brazilian cities. Starting why? This is from the beginning of the year, okay. Brazil offers an impressive diversity of options for those considering moving to another city. The reasons for such a move can vary, from the search for better professional opportunities to the desire for a higher quality of life. In this context, this list of the best cities to live in 2025 includes municipalities that stand out in economic development, infrastructure, education, social well-being, in addition to providing an analysis, Pará, Charles, Pará, of the cost of living in each of these cities. Let's see. Number 1, Florianópolis, Santa Catarina. Known as the Magic Land, Florianópolis captivates with its stunning beaches and high quality of life. In 2025, the city is expected to remain attractive due to its safety, excellent educational institutions, and a booming job market in the technology sector. The cost of living, especially in terms of housing, can be high compared to other cities in the region, but this is often offset by the quality of services and natural surroundings. Yes, I have seen a channel from an Argentinian girl and guy who live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina. Amazing life. Go surfing every day. It's like paradise, like living in Hawaii, basically. Curitiba, Paraná, the two cities in the south, right? Renowned for its urban organization and efficient public transportation, Curitiba stands out for its sustainability, consolidating itself as one of the best cities to live in. Offering a rich cultural life and solid infrastructure, the cost of living in Curitiba is relatively moderate, with good accessibility to services and housing. And then we have São Paulo, number 3. I know this place, I guess. The city of São Paulo remains an economic powerhouse. In 2025, it will continue to be an economic engine for Brazil, offering ample opportunities in the areas of finance, technology, and creative industry. The cost of living is one of the highest in the country. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Especially if I made the money that I make here, living in another place, I would be rich, I guess. Because my rent costs us, and it's not the worst, okay? My rent costs us 2,700 every month, reais. And I live in a 100 square meter house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I have an office upstairs and a rooftop, so it's a big, spacious house. And it's even cheaper for what is charged. Yeah, I will share this link, I promise you. Let me do that now. So, if I lived in another city, 2,700 is a mansion. So I have heard. I've got friends in other places that told me, Mark, look at this. If you had this 2,700 here, you would be living in this house. It had a swimming pool. São Paulo is very expensive. Not for you guys making dollars, but for Brazilians, the standard is expensive. My daughter's school costs 2,350 per month. So to start the month, I have a 5,000 reais cost of living. I never opened these numbers for you guys. I'm doing this right now. So you guys have the privilege, because you are here with me on a Friday. So I will open this to you. 2,350 with discount for my daughter's school. 2,700 reais for the. It's expensive. It's very expensive. Five start the month, you know. So become members. You know, $3 a month. You're gonna have this poor guy. I'm kidding, because all the money you guys invest on the channel, not for me. I'm very honest. Gee, what happened? On my computer, there is a delay here. I don't know if you guys are facing the same problem. Oh my God, what happened? Are we back? Tell me, guys, if the image is working okay, because here on the other computer it stopped. And I think we're back. Yes, São Paulo has a daycare system for children, especially for those who can't pay. Okay. Oh my God, what's going on with my computer today? That's sad, man. Gee, my software is not working. Okay. Let me know, guys, if it's working, please. Because here on the... It's lagging, it's choppy. It's kind of choppy, the image and the sound. It's the first time in months I'm having this problem, no? That's weird. Gee, you guys can you hear me, guys? How is the image for you? Because for me here it's horrible. Guys? Yeah, I think it's not working. I think we're back. Can you guys hear me okay? And see me now? Because for me it was kind of choppy. Guys, anybody there? Charles, Tisha? Send me a message, because I was following here on the other computer. It was not working. So we're reaching 1 hour now. I was planning to go a little longer than that today. But if it keeps choppy like this, I'm gonna stop. So let me know, please. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, okay? Yeah, apparently it's working now. Apparently it's working. Just when I was reading the thing, it was very interesting. Yeah, look, position number 4. Balneário Camboriú, of course, Santa Catarina, compared to Miami. Balneário Camboriú is famous for its urban beaches and skyscrapers that, according to some people, have made the beach to get cold because it has brought shades to the sand. Imagine. With the high quality of life and a growing real estate market, the cost of living can be comparatively high, especially when it comes to housing, of course. Vitória, Espírito Santo, another one. Wow, this one I never thought. The capital of the state of Espírito Santo, one of the fourth states of the southeast. Brasília, the capital, Distrito Federal. It's in the sixth position. And then we have number 7, Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. Number 8, Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul. Number 9, Campinas, Charles. Look at that. Campinas, São Paulo. Number 10, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, but I don't know what this survey here is based upon. No idea. What factors exactly they are considering to say those are the best 10 cities to live in Brazil. I know São Paulo and Santa Catarina are always ranking the first 3 positions, but I don't know exactly what they are considering. It's still choppy, Charles, or it stopped now? Douglas Pina, tudo bem, meu querido? Obrigado, meu irmão. Obrigado, bom te ver por aqui. Pina is here, guys, from the video about the soccer school. He's here. Tudo bem-vindo, Pina. Como estão as coisas? Yeah, oh, Charles, for me now it's working okay. According to my computer here, the images that I'm seeing, it's working fine. Please let me know if you guys are having trouble with the connection there. Because of course it's from here, okay? Not your connection, but I think it's kind of choppy. I agree. I can see that now. The sound is coming out, but the image is not good. Wow, we were invictus, right? So many days without any problems, and today, that happens. It's part of the game. Part of the game. We're reaching 1 hour already. Oh, 1 hour and 3 minutes here with you guys. What else is going on? I was really planning to go see Mission Impossible, but I haven't gotten the time to do that yet. Because when I do, we have to watch Lilo and Stitch, right? That's part of being a father. So this is the priority. How's the image now? Is it working okay, Charles? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's working now. See what else is interesting. ó, Parque Nacional do Itatiaia, em Rio de Janeiro, registered negative 2.7 degrees Celsius, minus 2.7, and it's in the ranking of the lowest temperatures. That's just crazy. In the state of Rio. Yeah, last year we didn't have winter like this. So, nothing else. Okay, guys, I think we're done for tonight. We don't have much to talk about. Just want to ask you to please smash the like button, subscribe, become a member of the channel. Try to help us grow a little bit more. I'm working on the new video for Monday. I'm not gonna say what the topic is gonna be about. Gonna make a surprise, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like. And I also have 2 more videos for me to post Wednesday and Friday. And I'm gonna return, may God allow, with the videos on the Portuguese language channel, the Portuguese with Mark Saint, for you guys. Okay. Thank you very much for being with me up until now. Hope you have a great Friday the 13th. Watch your favorite horror films. And enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend, and let's support the Brazilian teams on the Club World Cup that starts tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm gonna check right now where I can see all the games because they're gonna be awesome. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you. Stay safe, and let's pray for this war not to last long, right? We don't need wars. We need peace. Thank you very much. Um abraço do Brasil. Tchau, tchau. Um abraço.